Hello, I'm Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. I'm sporting my Greg's Beer Review shirt I got from him a week ago. If you all can see it or not. um, see if we do a review here, kind of quick on Hamm's. It's a baby beer. Young man at work, Neil French, calls them river beers, and I asked him if I could use that term, and he says, "Yeah, go ahead." So I'm gonna do a few of what we're gonna call river beers. I made a list the other day. There's like 70 of them that I made that I made this list of. So these river beers, these cheaper beers, is what I grew up on drinking. I never drank them out of a glass. I drank them out of the can or the bottle. So I don't know what a lot of these look like in a glass. So we're going to try to do as thorough a review as we can and do some of these. I got this from my brother the other day, so I thought, I'll start with these. Start with this Hamm's. My brother gets these, they're cheap at the liquor store for a bunch. From the term river beer, I was going to tell you a little bit about what Neil says that he calls them that for, and it's because when people go to the river, to float it now on a raft, they buy these cheaper beers because a lot of them, he says, they toss them across the river at each other to, also they put them in their coolers on their rafts, and a lot of times they'll tip over and they'll lose their beer. So it's better that it's cheap, for that reason. So there is that, the river beer term. Let's see. I didn't find a whole lot on Hamm's. It's an American adjunct lager. That's what it says. It's brewed in the true family tradition from the purest of water and choicest of barley, malt, grain, and hops, is what it says. Rate Beer gives it a 66 and a 74. They say that's an okay score. It's a 4.7% ABV. Like I said earlier, you can get these at the liquor store, almost any liquor store probably. It's a common beer. They've been around for a while. So I think that's all of that. Got a little beer school too we'll do tonight. Seems how these little cheapy beers, they kind of go kind of fast. I don't think I've ever tasted a Hamm's without salt and a lime, or at least salt, because I've been putting salt and lime on my beers for a long time. Alright, it's a pretty golden color. Let's see, about an inch finger of head or whatever. Smells good. Hamm's has just a little slight of a bitter taste, but it's good. It's the kind of beer that I'm used to. I want to try to get used to drinking the big boy beers, the stouts and the porters and some of those other types that the master beer reviewers do, try to get used to those. So I'm going to do some of those. I got a couple in the refrigerator that I'm going to do here pretty soon. But I might do a few of these maybe first. Not a whole lot of people do the cheaper beers. So let's jump on over to some beer school. This is part 2 before this gets too old. So I did part 1 maybe a couple reviews ago, I think. One of the reviews I'm going to do is on a Dunkel pretty soon, so we'll go with part 2 of the Dunkel, which is actually pronounced Dunkel. I think I mentioned that in the last time. That it's a German word that means dark. Let's see, the Dunkels is a deep brown mahogany or sepia colored all barley lager. It is soft and elegant with a rich, mildly vanilla, nutty, sweet palate and dry. Rounded finish that is never harsh, toasty, or acrid. The beer is full-bodied with a chewy texture and a firm, creamy, long-lasting head. Though it looks much like a British dark ale or porter, unlike these brews, a Dunkel has a typically clean lager taste without any fruitiness at all, and next to no nose. So there's the last part of the Dunkel. I might be able to dredge up some more on that. There was a lot of information on the Dunkel beers, but that's about it for that. Hamm's is good. It's just like a, it's in the Pabst and Budweiser range for me. So I enjoy this. It's just a quick beer to drink when you get home from work, and so I enjoy a lot of these kinds. So I might be doing a few of these. But we'll cut it off for now, and we'll try to do a better one next time. Thanks for watching.